For Singapore couple Joyce and Ken Seat, home for the past 10 years has been a rental flat at York Hill Estate near Chinatown. 3 years ago, they applied for a built-to-order public housing flat at the Tengah development in Western Singapore. Come January next year, Joyce and Ken will finally get the keys to their new 2-room flexi flat, costing around 90,000 Singapore dollars. It's a milestone for the couple who work at smart hygiene firm Specco, and they credit their career growth there for enabling them to afford their new home.
开始我在Specco 工作的时候是2018年，在那个时候我是做兼职的清洁工。目前我在Specco 是担任那个运营经理，所以有管理那些搬运物流啦，还有那些智能设备以及应用程序。
在2019年做 Speco 的那个喷消毒了。我现在目前在 Speco 我是负责送货啦、轿车，我们是很开心啦因为拥有自己的主务，那么呢，公司很支持我们。
Specco is a social enterprise whose transformation from cleaning services provider into a smart hygiene firm benefited Joyce and Ken, who saw upgrades in both skills and pay.
It seems that every 3 years, we have to pivot once. And I think that this is something that it's normal. When we went into R&D, I think the thought process was really how do we upskill our workers?
Specco started in 2017 and hired marginalized workers, ex-offenders, and people with disabilities as cleaners. Specco fully transitioned to clean technology in 2020, after the self-cleaning solution it developed the year before gained traction with the outbreak of COVID-19. From there, Specco went into innovation by formulating plant and bio-based solutions and developing delivery systems such as robots and smart devices to spray the cleaning materials in offices and homes. Today, Specco has automated air sanitation using a smart device, and it's set to roll out acoustic panels embedded with technology that can purify air.
Flagship products are, of course, the antiviral coating that you see being used at the airports, being used at the touch buttons, the lift lobbies. That's our flagship technology. Hardware part, we launched one smart device. We have seen traction. We are working with other hardware players to retrofit some of these devices into people's houses.
Specco currently has presence in 7 countries, mostly in Southeast Asia and Australia. But there are inroads to the Middle East and Africa. Amid its overseas expansion, the job scope of Specco's people has also shifted.
We send them for career conversions for them to take on a more regional mindset as well. So we work with trade associations, we work with government partners. Most of our business operations will be to train the overseas component. So we started re-looking at how we could deploy our workers overseas to grow that side of the market, to grow our business as well.
Specco's move to scale up together with its people has been hailed by the Singapore Centre for Social Enterprise, or RAISE, which has supported the business since it started.
If you move to become a tech company, I mean, the general assumption or the general feel is you're going to employ less. But Ben, to all his credit, what he did was he upskilled most of his cleaners so that they can adopt to the new job scope that the company is heading towards to. Of course, it's not easy, but he did that well.
RAISE is also looking to engage corporates, family offices, and private equity funds to work with or invest in social enterprises in its portfolio.
To scale and to evolve, you need capital, you need talent, you also need expertise. We see a lot of capital owners that's coming into the ecosystem, especially to the scalable social enterprises that we have. And our job is to create a vibrant ecosystem so that they have many things to look at and invest in.
For Specco, it's seen partner firms become more receptive to the mission of hiring and allocating portions of their profits to the disadvantaged.
If we build this supply chain, we build this proper ecosystem whereby our partners buy in the ethos, they buy in and align with our values of how we do business, our social impact expands, our social impact scales significantly, not just here in Singapore, but internationally as well.
Specco's overseas expansion means gaining additional skills for workers like Joyce and Ken, and that fuels the company to grow further.
How do we make sure that our technology continues to stay competitive on the global landscape? And how do we move our workers together in this trajectory as well, so that we do not leave our workers behind and we grow together as a team?